Ted, outstanding meme. It's very good. Dragnor was a couch. Or maybe he was a dragon couch. Or maybe it was just a dragon. Very niche. If you don't get it, you don't get it, as most things go. I don't have game audio because I was grooving to twerp. There we go. Oh my god, parachute. OP. The P in parachute stands for OP. No. The P in OP stands for parachute. Alright, let's get that in there. Let's get that in there. Let's get those in there. Let's make some inhalers. We can make a shit ton. Not a shit ton. We can make 11 power shards. Which is probably less than a shit ton. The OP stands for obviously parachute. Thank you. Yes. That's exactly what it stands for. Alright. I think we are going to use these power shards now that we have a few. We're going to use these in our reinforced plate factory block. Let's make a few of these. Okay, now do I go back and get my body? What's the vote, y'all? What do I want? I want those. I want those. We're gonna pretty it up a little bit. I already bought those. Care about the clean pipeline. We can spend 8 more. Apparently, there's an achievement for driving this horrific thing. And I'm not going to spend tickets on it yet. I obviously can't at the moment, but I really don't want to. I don't care about customizer at the moment. These are sweet because I use these when I have to pass, because like the chemical processing plant, like the oil processing plant I was talking about that I built out. This is so loud next to all my machines. The oil processing plant that I built in my last game, I had a bunch of like vertical factory blocks, kind of a space or two apart, a foundation or two apart. So I used those frame pillars to like house the conveyor belts that went back and forth. It looked really cool. Unnecessary, game functions fine without it, but it looked cool. So I might do that. Just might as well. Yeah, just even 18. There we go. Bam.
Where did you leave your lizard doggos? What's in this storage container? Where did you put the essential components needed to save humanity? Do you wish there was text to prevent you from constantly taking the wrong turn? Disguise your struggles to comprehend the complexity of your surroundings with signs.
Disguise your struggles. Always good advice. We're gonna go get the corpse. There we go. So we're gonna get the death crate. I really need to find more quartz, though. I'm annoyed that I got that first node on the research tree wrong. Or that I'm annoyed that I chose the wrong one, basically is what I'm trying to say. Luckily, the coffin's down here, so we'll go get this first. And then promptly run out of space because I forgot to dump my pockets of stuff we don't need. Oh, and here's that cave. Yeah, let's go in here. It's a terrible idea. Pretty sure there's a big spider. Oh, Lord. Fuck. Okay. We're gonna make some choices. I don't know if they're the right choices. This is how we consolidate. Oh, I never learned how to smash down hatchers. So let's do that real fast. Cool.
The remains researched belong to a plant-like organism hosting the larva of the flying crab, the most mature of which hatch when threatened. Hatcher remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Okay, there we go. We got some inhalers. Still don't have enough room for things. What do we get rid of? I know this seems wasteful, but we are making all this stuff back at base. Most of this stuff, a lot of this stuff. So I don't feel terrible about... We are have to make some more room again here shortly, but I don't feel terrible about dumping that stuff. Because we have full machines of it already. Yep, here's the spoilers. We're gonna need some space. Oh god, there's so many of them. Can I snipe them? Ah! I thought I killed you. Fuck. The first time you encounter those things, genuinely terrifying. Nice to know that the rebar gun one-shots them, though. I feel like they added more detail to this cave. But I could be wrong. Crap. Yeah, that's what I was starting to get at. The first time you encounter them, they're terrifying, and then you kind of get used to them. And then, yeah, as Josh says, they become terrifying again when they jump 100 feet in the air at you. Yes, yes, they do. Yeah, the big spiders are no joke. Okay, I know for sure that pre-release there was uranium in here, which we are going to have to be mindful of. But I am 80% sure there was a SAM ore node in here as well. What's my range on this? Not that far. Got him! Stop. Stop wiggling. No, not even close. Yeah, there's the uranium. Oh, look, he's clipping through the rocks. Come here. I'm just hitting the rock. Alright, well, then I suppose that one is no threat. Okay. Yeah, this is... Oh, shit! Do you guys see that? On the other side of the uranium patch, there's a big spider. Okay. Well, good thing we don't want that uranium right now anyway. This cave is really pretty, though. Gonna compact our stuff down again. Maybe they got rid of the SAM node, the SAM node, or maybe there never was one. Those are two possibilities. Or maybe it's in here and we just haven't found it yet. This cave is pretty expansive, though. Nope. Nope. Never mind. Absolutely not. We're going home. We're taking our parachute and going home. Might as well grab some of this while we're here. Yeah, there he is. I see him. Come here. Fuck. Those are those, Skyrim and Oblivion archery skills coming back into play. That was actually a little too high. Oh, he moved. Come on. I think this one's behind that leaf. Oh no, there we go. That's how you handle those things. Keep hearing like skittering and shuffling, and I don't know if that's actual creatures or just like the cavern ambiance. Ooh, purple slug. As long as we stay far enough away from that one over there by the uranium, we're safe. Oh no, I was hearing something. Smack you right in the butt. Fuck! Fuck! So these are the ones that Josh was talking about. Thank Christ for this parachute. Okay, good. He's no, he's still aggroing. Oh. It moved before I could shoot it. What's the aggro range on you? I'm losing altitude. Of course the purple slug had a big spider guarding it. I should have known. Are we good? I think we're good. Watch me walk backwards right off this cliff after surviving all that. You know what? I'm pretty proud of myself there, getting out of that alive. And it's because I planned ahead. I failed, and then learned from the failure, brought the appropriate equipment, and it has saved my life a couple times so far. I should make a manufacturer just for rebar, I think. Have like an ammunition factory. Because I'm going through this quite a bit now. It's quite useful. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know why I built that so far away. Oh shit. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, this whole detour, if you remember, was because I didn't have rotors at the factory block that I'm building. So I went back to the main base to pick up rotors, and then I gave a mouse a cookie and ended up dead. That's what happened here. So an hour and a half later, we're finally gonna start heading back to that factory block to build. God, that's so cool. What's it take to make smart plates? So the factory block that we're building is going to produce 40 reinforced plates per minute. So in theory, I could support 20 of these with just that factory. I would need to have another 40 rotors per minute to do that. To make then 40... Yeah, 40 smart plates per minute. Which is pretty good. I'll have to figure out how I can get that many rotors nearish by. But now I believe we have enough. Yeah, great. Because we were going to check to see what the footprint of that factory block needs to be to support 8 assemblers. I don't know if I've got enough floor space right now to do that. But we're going to find out. And then I'm going to readjust accordingly. Okay, we need to empty pocketses. We got nothing going on. Yeah. Actually, first item to drop off is some of that. Not allowed. Dude, move! Okay, he's stuck. I'm just gonna let it sit there. I don't want to kill it for two reasons. One, he's not doing anything wrong. And two, he doesn't drop anything. It'd be different if those things dropped resources. Might consider it. But as of right now, they do not. So it's not really worth it. They just mean. Oh. Oh! I don't need that rubber yet. We're gonna sink the rubber. The thing is about finding those resources at the hard drives and being like, oh yeah, I don't need this, I'm gonna sink it, is every single time I will get to the point where I do need that resource, and I'll be like, god damn it, I had some of those. Wait, says Josh. About the rubber? Oh, do I need rubber in the man? Good call. Well, why am I going over that? I just built a new one. Yeah, I don't remember either. Typically, I thought the man was for primary resources, although sometimes you need secondary resources like the cable here to research. I'm not even going to touch that tree. Oh, I might have enough Caterium now to progress this. Oh, there's my zip line. Need rubber for something earlier, can't make it yet. Oh, okay. All right, let me check to see if I can do it right now. Good call. Thank you, Josh. Oh, I should research that. I just need to make some fabric. Steel pipes. I think I've got those somewhere. Quartz. Oh, it was a hard drive location. Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll save it then. I'm not that desperate for tickets. That's a good call. My favorite is when the hard drive needs a specific resource and then has that resource sitting on the ground next to it. I think I like that even better than the ones that don't require anything at all. Which is ridiculous because if they don't require anything, you're not losing any resources, just gaining them. But if they require something, you're losing it even if they give it to you. So it's silly, but oh yeah, look at that. It just feels better to me.
Research completed. Caterium ingot recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Caterium costs weird things. Yeah, 3 to 1. So, do I need... How many of this for this? How many of this for this? 50. I need 150 raw Caterium, and I don't have that right now, so I'm not going to bother. Okay. I'm going to store the rest of these nuts and protein. Keep the 5, it's fine. And the Caterium wire. We've got concrete, we've got cable, we've got wire, we got rotor, we got iron plate, we got copper sheet, we got iron rod, we got mod frames, we got reinforced plates, we got screws. I think we're set to go and keep building. This poor guy. I wish I could help him. I'm sorry, buddy. It's so obnoxious. Are you stuck too? Would you guys get out? Oh, I just destroyed that nut. Will you get out of my factories? That made it... Oh no, that's fine. I was gonna say that made it worse. Okay. What the hell are we doing? We're going to build another temporary floor up top and then space out 8 assemblers to see if we have room. Oh my god. This definitely won't be where this floor is height-wise, though. I should have done it one more height up, because then I wouldn't have to tear it all down and rebuild it, but it's too late to do anything about it. It's literally impossible. Oh, so many new things. Height-wise, I don't love this because you can see the little indicators poking through. So it's not. Oh, is this gonna mean I can't even build? Oh, I can. It just doesn't love me. I need 8 of these. How wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wide. Oh, yeah, that's fine. If I space these out every 2, I could have just done math instead of building and unbuilding. One thing that annoys me about the to-do list here is that when you build, it subtracts the total quantity from the to-do list. But if you did what I just did here and misplaced, built, deconstructed it, and rebuilt it, it doesn't update the quantity you need to build. I feel like if you have a to-do list of something and you... I don't know if that would always work. And you deconstruct something on the to-do list, it should increment as well as decrement? De-increment? What's the word? Reduce. Total brain fart. The number by 1 each time. And I don't know if that would work every time. Decrease. I like de-increment. Okay, so if that's yes, Ted, I did know that. Rory Kinnear is playing Tom Bombadil in Rings of Power Season 2. Recrease, Adrian, I think you nailed it. Recrease. Yes, Tom Bombadil is in Rings of Power Season 2. Haven't watched it yet, but I did hear that. Rory Kinnear, great choice. My first choice, however, was Matt Berry. Matt Berry as Tom Bombadil would have been so good. Like, I cannot describe to you how amazing that would be, and I think you can picture it too. Matt Berry in anything makes it better by an infinite amount. Yup. Absolutely. Oh, and if I do this, that's symmetrically spaced. Oh shit! Hold the phone and shove one of these in the middle there, just right up their noses. Not like that though. That's a splitter. Sauron, you truly are the most devious bastard in New York City. That's my Matt Berry. It's not great. Okay, this right here, this is what the top floor of this factory block is going to look like. 2 of these assemblers with their noses shoved right into this merger. Go on down the line, all 8 of them, and pooping out the reinforced plates on the other side, and we'll shovel it down. Middle Earth. Yeah, I just think that would have been so amazing. I don't think it would have fit the tone of the show, unfortunately, so I understand. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about Tom Bombadil. He doesn't fit the tone of the fucking book that he's in. Tom Bombadil is not meant to feel like he belongs. Tom Bombadil is meant to feel like he is part of another plane. He's meant to feel like he's connected to something else that's overlapping with what you're in, but not quite there. He's not meant to feel like an actual person in the story. So while I'm very excited, you got me all heated about Tom Bombadil now. While I'm very excited to watch the next season of Rings of Power, because I liked the first one, unlike a lot of Lord of the Rings fans, I am concerned about how they're using Tom Bombadil, because the omission of Tom Bombadil from the trilogy was a good choice. No, I became an immortal to do two things: fuck my wife and wander aimlessly. Alternatively, I became immortal to do two things: wear a blue jacket and yellow boots. Because those are the things he's known for. Oh, we're getting close to the Manta. Yeah, so it was the omission of Tom Bombadil from the Peter Jackson trilogy was a good choice, because it would have felt like such a departure from the tone of that movie. It would have felt like a complete, just absolute concrete wall crash of momentum. Put those words in different orders, however they make sense to you, for the pacing of the movie. I think he works better in a show, because in the book it is very episodic, especially those early chapters where it's like they're doing this and then they're doing this and then they're doing this. So like when the hobbits get to Tom Bombadil, it does feel like kind of like an end of an act almost, to their journey. And ultimately Tom Bombadil had essentially zero impact on the events of the War of the Ring. Skipping the hobbits visiting Tom Bombadil and meeting him completely is fine. It's a completely unnecessary stop for them, because the only thing that Tom Bombadil really contributed to their journey was he was the one that gifted them the barrow knives. And in the movie, instead, Aragorn's like, I got some extra daggers, here you go. And that works, that's fine. No, you don't give Tom the ring, because Tom wouldn't take the ring. Tom Bombadil wouldn't take the ring. In the book, they mentioned that, oh yeah, he wouldn't do it. And also, the ring, not only would the ring not affect him at all, he also wouldn't understand the importance of the ring. His separation from the material events of Middle-earth goes both ways. Like, yes, the ring would not affect him at all, but also he'd be like, I don't know what this is. It's pretty. I'll give it to my wife. And then the ring, being the ring, would find its way away from him. You couldn't convince Tom Bombadil to take the ring to Mordor and drop it in the volcano. You couldn't. So, I know it sounds like I'm a Tom Bombadil hater. I'm not. I think he's a really fun character. I think it's a really interesting inclusion of this character into this story, because he's not explained. He's hinted at. He's alluded to what he is, what he can do. He's not explained. He's one of those like not quite like an author insert, but he's one of those characters where the author's just like, yeah, this is a fun guy. Put him in. Don't worry about it. And that's a cool thing. But he doesn't translate well to film. Yes, no, you're absolutely right. He would shove it in his pocket, Ted, and continue on about his way for eternity. However, the ring wouldn't stay in his pocket. The ring is at least semi-sentient and is always actively trying to find its way back to Sauron. Always. The only reason it took it stuck with Gollum for so long is because Gollum was so isolated. And Tom Bombadil, is isolated in his little forest as well. But eventually that ring would get out. It's also why you got me started. It's also why they didn't just take the ring, chuck it into the ocean. Because, yeah, the ocean, how's Sauron going to get it from the bottom of the ocean? There's two reasons why you wouldn't do that. One, the ring's gonna find its way back. It's just a fact. The ring slipped off Isildur's finger at the perfect chance for it to get away, float down the river, happen upon another creature. That other creature, eventually, it's gonna find its way back. Or, second option, chuck the ring into the ocean. We don't know what's down there, and that could be worse. And that's actually one of the things that's in the Legendarium of, like, there are creatures worse than the things we've seen in the dark, deep places of the earth. So, and if one of you motherfuckers just ask why they didn't just take the Eagles to Mordor, I'm turning off the stream. Don't do it. Alright, we didn't get the right recipe. We wanted a specific recipe to make this easier, and we didn't get it. Oh, I could... Oh, do I risk it? Because what I really want is, instead of making iron rods here, I want to make screws here. I want to turn ingots into screws instead of ingots to rods to screws. Completely removes a step. It's delete key repeatedly. Thank you, Ted. I am truly resisting the urge to rant again on that. I am going to Oh, does my roll command work? Does this work anymore? I think it's this. It does work. I don't know what that code is there. I'm gonna have to see what's going on with Nightbot. Okay. I'm just gonna do it. I don't want to leave it a chance. Fuck it. Let's do it. YOLO. Shit. That sucks. Alright. Extra inventory's good. Extra inventory's always good. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Okay, so I think we'll just deal with this. So what we determined was we have math incoming. We have 8 of these doing 15 per. Yeah? 8 times 15. 120. Makes sense. We have 120 ingots coming in, 120 ingots going, or rods coming out. Great. Ted says, I just love Tom Bombadil and his ADHD scatterbrain just wandering the forest and loving that shit out of his smoke show wife. Yeah. Tom Bombadil's a good guy. It's just a weird character to have in your story. And we're doing it again. And he started as a character in other stories that Tolkien wrote. Like, he predated the Lord of the Rings. He predated The Hobbit. He was in, like, other stories that he wrote for his kids. As just, like, this fun forest guy. And, you know, here's another story about Tom Bombadil. And he took that character and some of the stuff he did and wove it into the other books. Okay. So, 120 rods. To eat 120 rods, we need 12 constructors making screws. Ball sack. Which means basically the floor above this one is going to look just like this, but with 2 more. Right? Because now it's 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, make this count for me. 6 of those. So that's 12. I could spread these out more, so then that way they don't clip. I'm never gonna get anything done. Do I care about them clipping? Oh, they don't actually clip. Oh, they thought of that for us. These arms are offset, so they don't clip. Never mind, I love it. Great. So basically we'll have 2 lines of 60 rods coming out, going up. And I think I'll do a similar thing like below, where I will gather all these, bring them back, schlep them up and over, and then up one of these holes. something like that. Balls. I did say rods, yeah. Oh, we need to worry about power too. I did this the wrong way. You know who else likes rods? Tom Bombadil. You're trying to wind me up again. Oh, and that doesn't even clip through that? Oh my god, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Then I want moigers. I'm not taking the bait, Ted. I've said my piece on Tom Bombadil, and I don't think there's anything more that needs to be said at this time. Once I get around to watching Rings of Power Season 2, I'm sure I will have opinions. I know I'm not usually one to have opinions. Okay. That is lovely. I'm not reading it. Balls. Once we finish this, I'm going to clean up a lot of these just ugly-ass orange walls and replace them with some other decoration-y things. How high is that? I can't even see it now. Halfway up the second wall. Alright. There we go. Alright, so there's going to be a little bit of extra room on this floor, which I won't worry about quite yet. May do something with it. We'll see. Oh, I have doors now. I have doors. Hello? There we go. Yeah! Hell yeah! Oh, that's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. I want that one. Okay, yeah, that's pretty. I might have another ramp on this side leading up as well. But right now I just need a way to get up and down. Getting down's easy. I need a way to get up. Get up or get on up. And I can do that here as well. Why is that set to... Alright. Set to broken mode as far as I can tell. Ted. I love you. Oh! Parachute scared me. There it is. Too many things. I don't know if I'm going to keep these exterior walkways on, which is now... Did I build two of them in the same place? No. Which now feels silly that I'm putting this much effort into making them look decent. Because I don't know if I'm gonna like the look of walkways on the outside, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, and here. Here be rods. And then from here we need 12, oh god damn it, constructors. How did I space them down below? Okay, with the front edge right up against the seam. And splitting the middle, so like that. Perfect. Now, output is going to be an issue with these. Like, I can't just merge them all onto one belt because they're making 40 per minute, which means I can get 3 of these. I can get half of one side onto one belt with my 120 belts. Which is actually perfect. That's not... I say it's an issue, but it's really not. Perfect, yeah. It just means I'm going to have 4 belts out. Going up to the 8 assemblers. But the bigger issue is that all this so far has just been for screws. I still have 6 lines worth of iron ore that need to be processed into plates. Which means I have 12 smelters downstairs that are making plate or making ingots that need to turn into plates. Which is going to be another floor just like this, basically. So this is going to be a tall thing. Which is what they used to call me in high school. last one. As much as I like the uniformity of each one getting a splitter, it doesn't really make sense to do that. Especially when it's so easy to make belts look nice now. I bet if I do this after building the splitter we discovered... Oh yeah. It extends its little accordion nose right into it. This door's in a bad place now that I think about it. Yeah. Door's in a terrible place. Definitely not keeping that walkway on the outside. Nope. That's exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. Where did that belt just come from? Oh, I think I snapped it to the front of a constructor on accident. Sweet. Okay, we're gonna have to power it next, which we can just do by doing this between every two. Don't worry about what that noise was. I don't know either. Okay. I think I just do the same thing where I basically bring it straight up. We call this, fuck! Everyone catch the name of that? Because it's very technical. It's gonna make a joke about like parachute engineering or something stupid and accidentally made it funnier by being dumb. Oh, then I want one here. Alright. We got power to this floor now, too. Alright, let's save it a game. And then I'll take a quick one-song break, and we'll be back in a few minutes to finish up for the night. I know I've been playing for 2 hours. Slow your roll. Alright, be right back.